and just.
Sweener's gonna stream it in Discord, and we kind of watch from there. That way we get a little bit before everybody else.
Alrighty.
All right, there we go. Hello, everybody.
Hello there. We are live and ready.
Looks like our racers are ready as well. We have Prac City and Nettie going at it.
Indeed. This is gonna be fun to watch. And yeah. Also, hello to everyone in the chat. Pleasure to be here and being able to commentate.
Yeah, I actually commentated the last match. I had a lot of fun, so I'm glad to be back for another one. Thanks for not booting me out of the Discord.
That's nice. Sweet. Looks like we have started. Just waiting for the sync here. And off we go. And there we have the sync.
Beautiful sync.
Yeah. Okay, so we've already seen a couple of plane matches or battles, and yeah, I don't know how much has been said about this track, but
probably a lot.
It's a fast one, at least. I don't know much about balloon race plane, but I've done my fair share in time trials, and this is definitely one of the fun tracks. Ancient Lake here. I really enjoy it myself. It has a lot of speed and the famous don't touch the A button.
Yeah.
After the first.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah, no. I was done.
Okay. I found with a lot of plane courses, kind of the idea is to you press A for the start boost, and then the moment you get your first boost, you let it go and you never touch it again. It's kind of the theme with a lot of plane.
Yeah. I see. Okay. Someone's asking for me to be a little bit louder. Is this better, Chloral? Okay, coming into lap 2 here.
We're pretty well synced up. Ooh,
yeah, Prac City has had a really strong second lap there, or at least was 4 seconds ahead of Nettie here. Looks like Nettie's gonna be crossing the finish line with a 20 blank lap. That's pretty good.
Yeah, getting a 25 on Prac City. Got a nasty bonk on that tree. Tree hitboxes are a nightmare with plane.
Oh, the trees. The goddamn trees, dude. Holy crap. They give me PTSD every time.
Yeah.
And there we have Nettie completing Fossil Canyon.
and Prac City's right behind.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot that can happen with plane. I find plane to be the most volatile category, because if you hit something, you're losing about 5 seconds. And we saw that with Prac City, lost exactly 5 seconds on that lap. It takes so much for the plane to get back up and running. Exactly.
The bonks are notorious in plane. Like you get punished so hard for bonking.
Yep.
As Sweener was talking about earlier with the hover, the difference with hover and plane, for example, and car. With the hover being way more rewarding with bonks than the other two vehicles.
For sure. Nettie having a really solid second lap, sliding right into the little cave entrance there. It's really tricky with plane because it's definitely a course designed for car. Yep. Oh, nasty bonk on Prac City.
That hurts. There you can see a perfect example of these bonks that can really hurt. Just all the speed, and the acceleration on plane is not great.
It's not. Like even playing as like the characters who are built with acceleration in mind, just deciding to make a racing vehicle with a propeller. I feel like it was a rough decision by Diddy and his friends.
Yeah, totally, dude. Yep, so now we're in Hot Tub Volcano here, going outside the track, just completely ignoring the way the track was intended to be played. That's what I like most about playing. I think it's really cool to see all the out of bounds things you can do.
Correct. Yeah, being able to boost into a barrel roll. And there's a lot of things that the developers are just like, I didn't mean for that to happen.
Yeah, I wonder if they ever thought about like, Is this can this be like I wonder like if they thought about this, if this could be possible. Probably
I
not.
like to imagine in my own head that there was one developer who was like knew that this was possible and made it in a way to make it possible and just kept it as a secret as everybody else. That's what I always like to imagine as like that one rogue dev.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree. That would be cool if that was the case. Okay, so now we're in
the out of bounds and treasure caves. And this one's fun.
Yep.
The cutscene, not the cutscenes, the checkpoints are so losing the words. Relaxed, I guess, is the way I could say it. Where you just go in a straight line back and forth and finish the course.
That's true. Oh, is this the wrong way? Yep, he missed it. Even though it says straight line, you can still be like a little bit too quick there and miss the checkpoint, like by a little bit.
And out of bounds in the second try.
Yeah,
honestly,
so there.
How much time this saves, it's best to just kind of restart and try it again.
Yeah, 100%. So Nettie lost probably at least 10 seconds there, maybe 12. Between 10 and 12 there on the second lap.
Yeah, staying pretty on pace between the two of them though, because as Nettie messes up, Prague City messes up in a different way. So they're still staying pretty on pace to each other.
Yeah. Totally. So now we're in Frosty Village again, the laggiest track in the game probably.
I hate this course I'm playing. I'm not gonna lie. I have so many feelings and emotions about playing. I made an emote of the picture of a plane with these little cartoon angry eyes because I hate it so much.
Oh yeah, okay. I think I've seen that. Have you shared it before?
It's my favorite. But, yeah, like this course just so laggy. Like just even trying to get the starting boost is a very different mind game from every other course.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so let's see if we can get the triple here again. Oh, he barely misses it.
That's a really rough triple because the first two boosts are really nicely in line, but the third one is kind of off to the side. So you have to kind of figure out where is that third boost and then adapt.
Yep, still a mid-25 lap there. Pretty solid from Nettie. Prague City opening with a 32 lap. Mid-32. Not super strong, but not super weak either.
Ooh, nasty bonk from Prague City though.
Yeah, there you have one.
That's at least right by a boost though, so they're able to get back up to top speed pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's true. So Nettie is... Oh no.
Another nasty bonk.
FV Frosty Village treating Prague City pretty hard here. Harshly.
Yeah, still a lot that can happen though. Like playing percent is one of the shorter categories. Like we're already about half done with it, but there's still so much that can happen and go wrong in this course or in this category.
So here is finally EP plane, like a default plane track, which you know here is like a lot of practice like this. You can have gotten a lot of practice from this in ATR, and if you run Hondo and ATR and stuff like that, you would have naturally have way more practice in this track than in the other ones. For example, Frosty Village is not a default plane track, so which also makes it way harder because it's not like a very particularly play track in plane.
It's also not a very plane-friendly track.
Yeah, exactly. That's that too. It's a big factor.
Prague City getting a pretty good exit out of that cave, though. Smooth transition to the second lap.
Oh, nice first lap. Indeed. And Eddie started Space Dust Alley, which is also known for being pretty difficult in plane, which has already been mentioned earlier. But
that's why ATR actually starts with the future Funland courses, because they're just, like, especially like Space Dust Alley, like there's all these little pillars in here. Their hitboxes are not what they seem. FV is a Peaks friendly track. I agree with that.
Oh, Nettie looking really good and solid here in STA so far.
For sure. Like visually, this is one of my favorite courses from a playing percent track, because when you watch top level play, it just looks so smooth and so clean.
Yeah. It's 22 second lap there. It's really good. Can he keep it up though? Yeah, looking
Prague
naughty.
City now getting into Space Dust Alley.
Yeah.
We'll see how they do in terms of smoothness. Starting off pretty strong.
Oh, dodging that poison cloud there, or that, I don't know what to call it even. Oil cloud.
I'm just gonna go with poison cloud.
Yeah, seems more fitting.
Because last time I checked, if I drop a liquid in midair, it doesn't turn to a gas. Unless the atmosphere of Space Dust Alley is so volatile.
Yeah, must be that. Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
The pillar just knocking Prague City straight to the ground there.
Yeah, those are the really nasty ones that just like drop you straight to the ground.
Yeah.
Then you have to, get back your acceleration on speed. You also have to get off the ground.
Yeah, totally.
Because when you're on the ground, plane's kind of in this half car mode where it doesn't actually want to turn. It just wants to rotate the vehicle. Because you can't pitch it left and right for the plane to turn properly. So you don't really get much handling when you're on the ground as plane.
Yeah. That sounds pretty much right.
Makes the ground boosts tricky as well because you kind of want to, in a sense, kind of bounce off of them.
You need to really aim for them. Dive into them and, be really on point hitting those, just like Nettie did there. And now we see Prague City starting, and he seems to be roughly 1 minute behind, maybe a little bit more, 104. Yeah.
Which is not bad, because, Nettie's one of the top tier planes. Doesn't Nettie hold Nettie holds the world record right now at 1243 on plane percent.
Exactly. So I would say that's still pretty solid.
For sure.
Really good.
So right now I'm holding about an 1840. So
yeah,
this is way above and beyond where I would be.
Well, it's a lot about the more time you put into it, the more confident you get on stuff, and more automatic things, or the mechanics go more on autopilot, if you know what I mean. You don't have to. Some things just work themselves out.
Absolutely. And you mentioned confidence. Confidence is one of the biggest things with plane, because there's so many things that you just have to just go for it, right? With all these barrel rolls, you just have to really be risky with it. So not having that confidence, you're going to miss on a lot of time by not going for ground boost, not going for extra rolls, because they really do add up.
Yeah, 100%. And I heard Nettie say, or I saw him quote that playing is it's a big mental game, playing plane. Taking those risks, like you say, and really going for it and not doubting, not doubting your instincts, if I were to say it that way.
Trust your feelings.
Yeah, exactly.
So right now we have both Nettie and Prague City in two of the biggest out-of-bounds courses. Nettie, I think, is going to go for it right now. Misses that, doesn't get that out of bounds. So it's about a 20-second time loss on the lap and about a 5 or 7 second loss on slamming into the wall. Prague City getting the out-of-bounds in Spaceport Alpha, though.
Yeah. And here is this Windmill Plains is a track where you can really catch up if someone fails the out of bounds, say twice, and you get it the first try. You can really gain some time on them if you're behind. Let's see here what happens now.
He tries again. Let's try it again. He gets it this time using that balloon. Balloons definitely make it easier. There's 1, 2, and 3 balloon strats. If you really want to see the checkpoints at work, you can just watch Nettie's mini map right now, as they're basically skipping everything.
Yeah, it's really essential getting this out of bounds, but it's really punishing if you don't get it as well. This saves a lot of time in this long track.
It sure does. About 20 to 30 seconds per lap, or over the total. Not per lap, that'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
Getting up to it, looks like we're going to see if they try the out of bounds, or if they play it safe and stay in bounds. We're trying for it. They got it. First try. That's
First try there. Now you just got to stay.
Finishing up with a 13:29. So it's still overall is a very solid run from Nettie.
Pretty good. Yeah,
Oh!
13:29. Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about.
And that's a really nasty time.
He restarts the race.
I feel like that's actually the best option, because where the checkpoint would have been, there would have been a lot of backtracking and having to loop back around the rest of the course to try to find out where it was that they fell out, like the last checkpoint they were at. So this might have actually been the better option.
Yeah, I actually agree. I would have done the same thing, because it's really frustrating trying to find back to the correct checkpoint and stuff like that.
Yeah. Track City flexing on us though, getting that out of bounds twice in a row.
Indeed, pretty impressive. Really good.
Very important level of consistency, because this is one of like the make or break tricks in top level plane. So being able to get that 2 in a row, really nice.
Yeah, 100%. Looking good here now. Just rolling his way through the darkness and the underground. I don't know what to call it even.
I mean, darkness of the underground, I feel like, is a nice descriptor. My favorite part about out-of-bounding the plane is that if you get close to the ground when you're below it, the shadow will appear above you, because the game recognizes that you're on top of the ground.
And he finished, but he forgot to split. He split a bit late there, so I think it was 15-16. Yeah.
So really solid race from both of our runners today. Plane is not easy.
It is not.
Going in the void, that works. The void is the technical term.
Great job from both runners here.
For sure.
Unfortunate with Prague City having to restart there. He probably lost a good minute there.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, at least 1 minute. So yeah, that's what can happen. Like, that can happen pretty much anyone, because it's not always easy. When you're trying to go fast and at the same time staying in bounds, it can be really tough. Yeah, like we said, you don't wanna go too safe if you wanna go fast. You kind of wanna just have to take some chances, and sometimes it doesn't work out the way you hoped.
Yep.
So is the plan now to get some comments from the runners, or?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not sure what Breck's doing though.
No, at least we have Nettie here. So yeah, that was a pretty solid run there, Nettie. How do you feel about this run?
I guess it's a matter of perspective. You guys might see it good. I see it pretty bad, but yeah. I like today was like a good example of how disastrous playing can get when you don't play really well. So
Yeah.
I think like a good thing with playing is trying to figure out all like possible backup strategies in case things don't go your way. Like you'll clip through balloons, and that's out of your control. So you have to find something else that works. It might be slower, but you got to keep going.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not sure if I haven't watched like all the play matches I think today, but I saw another play match where you played and you also missed the Ub in Wimbledon Plains on the first lap. Has it happened more than twice today, or?
I only played 2 races, and they pretty much played it the same way.
Yeah. Okay. Hey there, Prek.
Hi.
So now we have both runners in here. Just talked a little bit with Nettie and asked him how he felt about the run. So I can ask you the same thing. What do you feel about this run here?
I mean, it was okay. Every race was bad. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing really.
Yeah.
I just woke up and turned on my console. So.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's rough. We all know that feeling. But yeah, we saw the ending here. You had to restart in Wimbledon Plains. That was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, it was okay.
I do want to give you props though for getting that out of bounds twice in a row.
Oh, thank you.
Indeed.
It's not an easy out of bounds, and if you just woke up, just like straight out of the bed, like let's get out of bounds twice in a row, like that's still pretty impressive.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Is there any tracks in particular that you were happy with? Like, that you felt you had a really solid time in?
Can't really think of any. Maybe I guess Spaceport Alpha. And just all the tracks. I guess all the other ones were. When I did Wimble Plains the second time, it was okay.
Indeed, it was. Looked pretty solid. And yeah, Spaceport Alpha, I was about to say, it's looked really clean as well.
I agree.
That's that's pretty good. I even like it's really fun to watch the out of bounds tracks. It's always like a little bit extra excitement. Like, will they get it or not? And like, there's so much can happen there. Like, can make or break runs pretty fast.
Especially with windmill planes. Like, there's so much that can happen. Like, with that one out of bounds, that can be the difference between, like 30 seconds in an instant.
Totally. And yeah, I don't even do the balloon race strat for Spaceport Alpha when I play plane. I do the time trial one because that's the only one I've been practicing. So even though I have the balloon side, I completely skip the shield and or I go for the blue one, but I use it after I've gotten out of bounds, so it's kind of different.
I'm not sure if we have any other runs happening today. I believe this was the last one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that should be it.
Cool. Really good runs though, guys. Like, it's really solid.
Ending on a good note here. Was a pretty good day of runs. Was really fun to watch. And I'm glad I got to commentate on the last one. Pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun to be a part of the commentation for a couple of runs today. Glad I had that availability.
Yep. I agree. So, where does that leave us? What do we do now? Is this
just wrap
the end of it?
Alright, just wrapping up then?
Yeah, I don't know who calls, who's running the stream.
Who's calling the shots? Neither of us are actually technologically in control, but I guess. Thank you all for coming out. Hope you guys had a fun time. We definitely had a great time. Saw a lot of great runs, great racers. More races coming up throughout the week. Some teams that haven't done a whole lot of races yet, so we get to see some new people coming out as well. I know that my team, This Isn't Mario Kart, is going to be racing later this week on Saturday. We have other racers that are scheduled kind of throughout the week, so if you want to stay up to date, make sure you got the notifications on so you can see every time we pop on with new racers.
Yep. That sounds pretty good. I am really excited to see, like you said, the new players coming, and also new matches and different matchups will be loads of fun to watch. And I hope you guys tune in for that as well. And yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna have a lot of intense matches, I think, in the coming weeks or a week.
Yep.
Take care, guys.
That's it for us. Have a fantastic rest of your day, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Yep. Peace out.
Bye.